Hey man,
Hey,
check this out.
what we got?
We were sent a kit of things. This is a little different than the things that we review, but
Yeah.
still kind of fits in the wheelhouse of things that we've reviewed.
Sure.
This is from a brand called GuruNanda, or Nanda. I would imagine Nanda. So this is a handful of things. First, we have the Halo. This is a diffuser.
Yes.
So this, I don't know if you can pick it up on the video or if it's showing up on here, we can see it.
It is running.
You can definitely feel it. There is some cool air being distributed here and some essential oils.
It's very relaxing.
It's funny you should say that.
Yeah?
That is what I put in here as the drops of the oil.
Yeah.
So I'll get to the actual oils that we have here. Real quick about this guy.
Yeah, tell me how this works.
It's a humidifier. It's putting out the cool air. But it's also a diffuser. So if you have essential oils, you put it in there. This is basically your canister.
Yep.
And I'll take the top off. I don't know if you could pick that up. Let's see if it's in frame. Yeah. So you can see you'll fill it up with water. If it's full, you'll put about 12 to 15 drops of your oil in there. Put this on. And then you'll select from a number of options here. There is basically a high mode, a low, and I don't know if you can make that out. There's like a light ring that goes around here.
Yeah.
Then you will switch as to whether you want high, low, and then you want it to turn off after 2, 4, or 8 hours. There's also a night mode, which basically takes this light ring off so that you can sleep. You don't have any distracting lighting in your bedroom. So this guy is interestingly enough, if you look at the website, they sell it at about $130, but we were checking Amazon here and you can pick it up for about $73.
Yeah.
So
now, that doesn't include any of the oils though.
Right. And this thing is supposed to have, I believe, up to 22 hours runtime with all of the water in there. So if you've got, the 8 hour, you could probably get just under 3 of those.
Yeah,
to
without
run.
having to refill it.
We noticed that as soon as you plug it in,
Starts right up.
starts right up. As soon as you hit the power button, it's automatically putting it out there. And it puts it out at a pretty good clip. That's the high. We'll switch it to low. And you can see it kind of slows down there.
Yep.
So they sent us a handful of
Oils.
essential oils. This is the top 6 singles.
And then the top 6 blends.
So let me move this out of the way. Singles are going to be a little bit different because they're going to be specific scent. I don't know.
Right.
Have you ever messed around with essential oils?
A little bit. We have a couple of them in our house. My wife will run different ones based on, what she's in the mood for. So we use normally just the singles. We don't really do blends much.
Yeah.
So I'm not super familiar with them.
So the blends are kind of a mix of
Right.
just taking the singles, but it just kind of like in a recipe.
Right.
With this pack, with the 6, we've got true lavender, eucalyptus, orange, peppermint, lemongrass, and cedarwood. And inside you'll see there's like a little globe or map that shows you where they come from.
Yeah.
Now for yours, they are a blend.
Yeah, the blends they have are tranquility, breathe easy, immunity, relaxation, harmony, and calming sleep.
Now, when you look at the back, I think they might even tell you what's in the... So, like, relaxation we're doing here is actually pure lavender, orange, grapefruit, eucalyptus, and basil.
Okay.
So, we could almost make that.
Sure.
If we did that.
Yep.
Now, if you're doing 15 drops, you can do, mix and match 3 or 4 orange, a little bit of peppermint, whatever works for you.
Right.
Then for those, you'll see that they basically are kind of already put together based around a particular mood or setting.
And they have there's like a color coding on the back here for balance, energy, heal, purify, relax, and all of the scents fall into one of those categories. So it's a little bit easier to decide, oh, I'm looking for something, maybe energizing. Or
Sure.
you're going to look for something that's more of the orange color
Right.
coating. This box actually is pretty nice. It's got a little magnetic closure to keep everything, together. There's nothing worse than, having a box and all of your glass oil bottles opening and falling.
Yep.
Smart design choice there.
And these are priced on their website pretty affordably. We looked at, under essential oils here, you can pick up both of these. The 6-cent, the oil blend set is about $30.
Yep, and the singles, you can get all 6 singles for $30. Or if you want, you can get a 2-pack of any 1 cent for $18.
Yeah, so if you're a big fan of just peppermint,
Right.
you can order 2 of them for $18.
Yeah.
So that's the oils and the blends for the diffuser and humidifier.
Yeah.
And we also have some other things here.
Yeah, they sent us, so other than the humidifier and the oil, they also do some health and beauty stuff, some oral care, and that's what they sent us. They sent us their coconut and mint pulling oil.
So I wasn't hip on pulling oil on what that was. I think I missed the boat.
Yeah, so oil pulling was a thing that was became popular, I would say, 5 or so years ago. It seemed, had a little buzz in the populace. And it's just, obviously still a thing that people do. It's the idea of you put this oil blend in your mouth and swish it around for anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes. The longer you can go, the better. And what that's supposed to do is pull out toxins and help kind of rebalance your mouth biofield kind of idea. If you're brushing your teeth regularly and flossing and all that stuff, you don't have to do this.
Sure.
But there's no necessarily bad side effects to this. It's not a replacement. Obviously, it's not a replacement for just brushing your teeth and taking care of your teeth. But it's another thing you can do if it makes you feel better about what you're doing.
So this is about $13, and it's an 8-ounce container.
Yeah. And then the other thing they sent us is their concentrated mouthwash. This is a wild mint flavor, and it's concentrated. So what you do is you do 4 drops of this into a cup of water, and then swish it around just like you would any other mouthwash.
Okay.
And in one bottle, you can get up to 300 uses, it says.
Now, this is an interesting one because you can get it by itself, and you can also subscribe through them.
Yeah.
So if that's something that you make part of your consistent, part of your oral hygiene, self-care regimen, if you purchase it one time by itself, it's $12.78. But if you subscribe to it, you end up getting it for $11.50, and then you can have it delivered every 30, 60, 90, whatever span of that. So if you're doing up to 300 uses and you're doing it twice a day, you're looking at 60.
Yeah.
So you're looking at maybe 5 months for something like that. They do have an option for 180 days, 120 days. But if you're doing it 3 times a day, like you're supposed to brush your teeth, really, then you're looking at half that, a fraction of that time.
Right.
So this is the concentrated mouthwash. We have the coconut and mint pulling oil, the Halo diffuser, and the essential oils and blends. And these are all available at GuruNanda, GuruNanda.com. We'll have a link you can click on. And you can also find them on Amazon, which might even have like a less expensive price.
Yeah.
So, thanks. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.